Spliff Beats.
Hello beautiful people, my name is Elsa. Welcome to my channel, Elsa Loves. Today is Vlogmas, aka sit down video, day 10. Yesterday I did not post. I had a rough day yesterday and I needed to just take a moment to myself, so I did that. I'm glad that we made it to day 10. This is definitely one of my goals I feel excited to accomplish. Today's topic is going to be love languages. So I read this book probably 4 years ago-ish with Chrissy. And if you don't know the book, The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman, it definitely is an interesting topic because it allows you to think about, how do I like to be loved? How does my partner like to be loved? How do I show love? How do they show love? And how do we mesh those together? And I encourage you, if you have not heard of the 5 love languages, please look into it and do it with your partner. It can be something fun. I had a friend message me who said that they did not know what the 5 languages were. So that just encouraged me to talk about it more, because I'm curious as to how many people actually knew about this and how many people did not. If you see me referencing over here, it's because I'm looking at my iPad to reference the 5 love languages. The first love language that we're going to get into is called words of affirmation. How do you communicate words of affirmation? You encourage your partner, affirm your partner, appreciate your partner, empathize with your partner, and actively listening. Actively listening is super important. So it's not like we're just exchanging in a conversation and I'm just kind of all over the place and that being words of affirmation, but instead I'm actively listening, like, you know, going back and forth, having an actual dialogue. Actions to take. So your actions to take for this: if someone you know appreciates words of affirmation, you can send them a note, a text, unexpected card. The next one is physical touch. So I know once you hear physical touch, you automatically want to think intimacy. That's not the only form of physical touch that this is indicating. How you would communicate this is through the non-verbal use of body language and touch to express love. So for example, holding hands, rubbing someone's face, playing with their hair, something physical. Maybe PDA is something important to them. The next love language is receiving gifts.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
No.
Okay.
Being thoughtfulness, making your spouse priority. If your love language is receiving gifts, you may enjoy unexpected gifts. Not necessarily, it doesn't have to be expensive, but meaningful. So making sure that, you know, a small gesture goes a long way. So it's not necessarily about the money behind it, but more so the thought behind it. The next love language is quality time. And I know you can say quality time like, okay, I'm in the house with my partner, this is enough. This may not be enough. Sometimes it's doing one-on-one activities with that person, spending one-on-one time, having one-on-one conversations with that person in order to fulfill their love language. If quality time is your love language, you may enjoy things like weekend getaways, one-on-one activities, thoughtful gestures or trips, or to go see a movie together, things that are meaningful but also, you know, unexpected. The last love language is acts of service. So acts of service is something that your partner may feel that is helpful to them in their life. So if they're doing something, you're using the language, I'll help. I can help you cook. I can help by cleaning. You brought in the groceries. I can help by organizing the fridge. Things like that. If your love language is acts of service, something you may enjoy is having your partner bring breakfast in bed or doing chores together. You may want your partner to alleviate some of your daily, weekly workload. So helping you out with chores, making breakfast in bed, things like that. Now I'm going to tell you my top 2 love languages. The first one is something that can be done on a daily basis, and I truly do love it, is words of affirmation. I like to call it gas me up. Gas me up. Tell me I look good. Tell me, it does, like, I love, or I thrive when the people around me are my hype man. So words of affirmation, I think it's huge to me. It's crucial. I think that being able to notice little things or leave a note for me, like for example, my first day of education working as a teacher, Chrissy made me lunch and I was super excited. It sounds so silly because I feel like I'm going off to school to learn, but I'm going off to school to teach. Nonetheless, she made me lunch and she left this cute note, which I'm not going to open it, but it says, "To my favorite teacher, Miss." And that's how this meant so much to me. And she wrote like a meaningful message inside, and it really goes back to 2018. So I think that things like that, for me, I eat it up. I love it. If you took a moment to write something for me, I appreciate it. Even as far as like birthday cards, if you make a birthday card for me, I appreciate it so much more. Even if it's on a piece of paper, for me, it means a lot more than a CVS or Hallmark bought card. I lied. I actually think I have 2 more, but the second one is going to be receiving gifts. I think it's again not something that has to be super expensive, but instead very thoughtful. So even a note on a tough day, or you booked a couple's massage for us, or you bought a ring or a bracelet or something super that sounds expensive, but when I say ring, I'm literally thinking of this silicone ring that I have that's like $8. So hear me out. I'm not high maintenance in that way, but I'm just saying things that Chrissy has gotten me. So for example, this lighting she got for me because I started creating YouTube videos, and that's just something that was super thoughtful. It wasn't super expensive, but she thought about me in that moment. Was only gonna do 2, but acts of service is also pretty big to me. I'm thinking about chores. I like to do a lot of the chores, and Chrissy does what I typically don't like to do. So anything that has to do with the cat, I do not like to do. So that's more under her house. So if I'm bringing up groceries, I love that she is able to help me organize it, instead of, it just feels better. It means a lot more. Those are my top 3 love languages. Let me know what yours are down below in the comment section. And also, please share this video. I just got to 64 subscribers. Seems like a low number, but I had like 20 the other day, so it just grew kind of over a couple of weeks. And when I hit 100 subscribers, I have a special video. So make sure you share this video, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.